The information in this video is offered to help you in your decision on whether to use retinoids, Adapalene, brand name Differin, and Tazorac, brand name Tazorac, as an anti-aging treatment for wrinkles and photoaging of the skin. This video is a follow-up video to my Retin-A Tretinoin video, Know the Risks, which I recently published. Please watch that video in its entirety for my all-inclusive research into retinoids, because this video that you are about to watch is addressing my viewers' questions on Adapalene or Differin and Tazorac or Tazorac only. You can find the link to my Retin-A Tretinoin video down below in the description box. The information in this video is based on my own personal research from available public sources. I am not a medical practitioner, and it is not meant to be medical advice. Hi everybody, it's Linda. Welcome back to Tips for You. Well, I want to thank you so much for your feedback on my recent Retin-A Know Your Risks video. So many of you found it really helpful and informative for you, whether you want to use Retin-A or whether you're using Retin-A to help you in your decision process. I was really happy that the video was so helpful. I got a bunch of questions regarding Differin and Tazorac. Now, I didn't cover those two retinoids in my Retin-A video. I was specifically talking about tretinoin in that video. But doctors do prescribe Differin and Tazorac, which is known as Adapalene and Tazorac, for anti-aging as well. It's not FDA approved for that, but it is off-label prescribed for that. So women are using that as well and wondering, should they be using the same risk profile that I outlined for tretinoin when they think about the Differin or the Tazorac? And I think you should, and I will tell you the difference and what they are. Tazorac and Differin are synthetic retinoids, whereas tretinoin is a naturally occurring retinoid and it's derived from vitamin A. Differin and Tazorac are synthetic. They have all the properties of retinoids, and they have all the side effects, and they do the same thing in the body. They're just not naturally occurring. Synthetic retinoids were created to try to increase patient tolerability of retinoids for the treatment of acne. They hope that by trying to decrease some of the inflammatory side effects being seen with tretinoin, like redness, burning, swelling, and peeling, that patients would stick with the treatment. Synthetic retinoids bind with certain specific retinoic acid receptors in the skin while avoiding others, whereas natural retinoids like tretinoin bind with all retinoic acid receptors in the skin, and because of that, natural retinoids like tretinoin can cause a greater inflammatory response. You should know that although you may experience milder side effects if you are using a synthetic retinoid like Adapalene versus tretinoin, you are still affecting your body the same way. Differin or Adapalene is FDA approved for the treatment of acne only, and Tazorac or Tazorac is FDA approved for the treatment of acne and psoriasis only. So they're not approved for anti-aging and wrinkle treatment. So there are no studies to look at or clinical trials that were done for anti-aging of the skin. But because they have the same active ingredient and the same effects on vitamin A, and they are retinoids, they will act the same in your skin and your body, and I think you can expect the same results with them as you would with tretinoin. And you can go back to that video that I did on Retin-A or tretinoin, and you can see what I showed you about the clinical trials on that and about the side effects and systemic risks, and you can extrapolate that to include Differin as well as Tazorac in your decision-making process, because they are all the same for your purposes, for your health, considerations. Just treat them all the same in your mind. They're all retinoids. They all affect vitamin A. They have the same risk profile. They have the same birth defects risk and cancer risk and carcinogenic risk. Oh, it's all there in that video that I did on tretinoin. So I refer you to that. That video also has lots of good stuff about skin and the stratum corneum. So I hope if you haven't seen that video yet that you will definitely watch it, and I hope you'll watch the whole thing because there are a lot of great points in there that I wouldn't want you to not be aware of. And as I shared with you in my Retin-A video, based on my research of the risks and side effects and the risk-reward ratio, I am not a user of tretinoin, natural retinoids, or synthetic retinoids, and I do not recommend them for the treatment of anti-aging of the skin. So I hope this video helped clarify any kind of questions you had about Adapalene or Tazorac, if you are a user of that or considering using that, and I'll answer any questions that you might have. Just leave it in the comments below. Okay, and I hope you found this video helpful, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe because I have a lot more to come, something of interest to everyone, and please also visit me at my blog spot where I do a lot of writing, and I'm also on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, so we can stay connected there as well. If you found this video helpful and you liked it, please remember to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Okay, thanks so much for viewing. Bye-bye now.